So the other night, after a long flight home in which I emptied out my inbox, got through a bunch of work, I put my kids to bed, and I had some extra time on my hands. So I thought I'd just indulge myself with a movie. Sitting on the couch, flipping through Netflix, and finally I found a movie that just looks perfect. I mean, the casting was amazing. There were at least six actors I could count that played lead roles in movies and shows that I'd seen. It was a revenge action thriller with an assassin in it. And so it kind of hit all the top buttons for me. But as I sat back after 20, 30 minutes, it was like I couldn't watch it anymore. It was just so bad. And I wondered, like, how is it that they can get this plot and concept right? They can get these amazing actors behind it. And yet the movie, I can't even remember the name, it is a flop. And I looked up a little bit what it takes to create a great movie. And there tend to be 8 things. They are character, plot, casting, the script, of course, great cinematography and editing. You got to have good costume design and visuals. Of course, you got to have great acting, and you need to have great sound. And this movie, while it hit several of them, the writing and therefore the acting was terrible. The sound was terrible. The visuals were dark, and it just became unwatchable. And I think that building a business is very similar. See, there are 8 things that need to come together to create an Oscar-worthy business. You got to have great positioning, knowing who your customer is and having a great brand. You got to have a great product that your customers care about. You got to have just the right pricing structure that works for the customers, given what their incentives are. You got to be able to reach them. So you got to have good promotion strategies. You got to have good placement. It's got to be easy for you to be able to deliver that product to them. To deliver on all that, you got to have great processes. To get customers to come back, you got to have a great physical experience. And to make all of that work, you got to have great people, a great organization, great culture. Just all of that needs to come together in just the right way in order to create a truly remarkable business. So think about building a business not as a kind of linear engineering, manufacturing process. Think of it instead as artwork. Think of yourself as being a business director. You're putting together a performance that is going to engage people in a way that emotionally ties to what they desire. And if you look at great companies, if you look at Apple or Google or Tencent or Alibaba, if you break down those 8 Ps, what you'll see is that they not only do great across all of them, because doing great across all of them will give you an average business, they also do something truly remarkable in at least 3 of those Ps. So break down your business. Look at positioning, product, price, placement, promotion, processes, physical experience of people. Say, are we good enough across all of them? And are we truly spectacular in at least 3 of them?